Usually I'm not doing projects where I have to go to a city and take pictures and then go again, and that's what I'm doing right now. And then maybe I have to go again, because I figured today I'm gonna take the pictures in Talwil overlooking the lake. I'm gonna take a picture from the tram because I have a quickie in my movie script that's going on in there, so I want to show the angles. And I have to go to the lake, but I checked the movie script and in the end I forgot about it. There is a section where people are driving to a milk machine, it is, on top of a nearby hill. There is this machine. So I have lots of fountains that appear in the picture. So I need a even like I'm going now and I gotta go once more. But yeah, I got money, no problem. I get to eat ice cream. I get to have coffee. And my movie script is like, it's been that many pages and now it's like, ooh, just a few pages left. So it's like, and I copied it onto a USB stick. It cannot get lost or damaged or, So I'm like, yeah. Like when you're doing the right thing, it's so easy to do it. It's not like, I gotta do this and that. And like I remember when I was doing video art, I was like pursuing maybe 5 to 10 projects at a time while I was studying. Well, studying was what I was doing. The videos were the study. But also I had to attend certain classes and I got more and more tired. By the end of all of that, I was you get fatigue. Then you get you get nervous first about all the projects. Then you get fatigue. You're just tired. Then you kind of burn out. And next steps would be getting suicidal and schizophrenic. And, that'll be the end. What a day, huh? I get to walk down from a place like this again. Once I'll be living beside the lakes, I will go showing the lakes like this. And go, all my doings, they start by walking past lakes like this. And I've been talking to a woman. She's got a house beside a lake overlooking it. So I saw the picture. It's like you're at home and you have like a sea site where you are overlooking blue lake water. Yeah. So now I can take the train, but I will hitchhike just to, see whether I can make it without paying, because all the money I'm not spending on tickets and, I'm a very greedy person in this respect, because I don't pay taxes, I don't want to give money to the government elsewhere, and I don't want to pay these overpriced train tickets. Like there is a 40 Swiss francs ticket that I could take right now because it's been 9 o'clock in the morning. So for people that are not, when you go to work, you usually need to be there by 9 o'clock. So it's not for people that go working somewhere. So it's a ticket that benefits elderly that just want to travel Switzerland. It benefits, these kind of like people, that haven't got anything to do like me. So I was having that ticket twice this month already. So I was in 2 cities. I was visiting someone in a city, and then I even went, well, which was a monk in a monastery, and then I went to my hometown. Why? I don't really know. Yeah. So I'm still like, the movie script. It's just such a fun to write it. Like the scenes are hard to write. It takes 4 hours to actually write one scene, like 4 or 9 or so pages. Yeah, because, the spacing between the letters, I changed that. So it's a lot of formatting going on as well. And by that, I'm structuring what people would read. And since reading is going from point A to point B to point C and so on, it's a linear thing. Whereas when you have a movie, it's not a linear thing. You have it all there. Music, the camera movements, the people acting, the location, simultaneously. So what you need to do is you have to find a way to describe like the scene. That's the way I do it. I've seen quite a few scripts, like by Hitchcock, the one I saw, and one by Kubrick. They were so different. Yeah, but that's the way it is. How can you, there is 1,000 ways to describe something like a life experience. That's what a movie would be. You're sitting there and what you see is what you don't have smell involved. That's about it. But otherwise, that's it. You have your head movements, which would be the camera movements. Maybe you're moving towards or away from somewhere, or you turn, or you jump up, or you fall down. So all that, And then the things you're looking at might move as well. And the lightning. Yeah, I'm not even describing the lightning, And I'm not even having a movie score, the music yet. It's just what actually is happening. And it's nice because I see that the way I do it is I don't go for a 3-shot, this and that. I go giving the picture, like in what I'm doing now. I wrote it already, so now I need the pictures. What I wrote is a scene in a tram, official transport system, in Zurich, the financial capital of Switzerland. So a busy town, people getting in the tram and, moving outside. So there is this famous shopping street at the station going towards the lake. So that one very street. And then you end up at the place that's included in Monopoly, which is the place where all the banks, like the big ones, have their buildings. So from the station to that place where all the banks are located, there is a tram going. It's the number 7. Then in front there is a person driving this tram still. I watched something about China, so they have G5, so there is buses without drivers, So because in the back of that tram they want to have that quickie in public. They want to have a shooting there. So it's people from my movie making a movie, That's very Tarantino-esque. It is. Or Eric Romer as well. Or maybe, Day for Night. What was it? It wasn't Eustache. I forgot. Well, look it up. Day for Night. Something. Truffaut. Truffaut. Am I thinking about chocolate too much lately? Or why do I come up with Truffaut? Well, whatever. So, for that quickie, they are in front of that tram and the others are in the back. So the camera follows two people that are involved in this that will later on be a couple. So they don't know each other yet. They're all standing in front of the tram at its back and they enter. So then the camera follows that guy that needs to distract that driver of this tram, you know. So he's walking towards the front end of this tram and the camera is not following. Then cut, you have his face looking into that booth where the driver would be. The driver you don't see, but you hear the question of this guy that needs to distract the driver. And you see the people outside the tram, behind the profile, there's the face sideways of this guy looking into that booth. So then the camera turns in clockwise and shows two elderly people in the front seats of that tram. I'm gonna start again.